Hello, welcome to Success Story, Saturday, July 7th, 2018, 7/7. And today the story of a 12-year-old entrepreneur, Reggie Fields. Go get him, Reggie. Reggie is the proud owner of Mr. Reggie's lawn cutting service. And he made the national news last week because there he was, a woman who met him in the dollar store. He's buying a can to put gas in and some bags to put the clippings in, and she's like, "What do you do?" "I've cut lawn." She gave him $20, said, "Come over to my house, cut the lawn." And then what do you know? Her neighbor calls the cops because evidently this woman's property had, like, I don't know, 1 foot or something of the grass went over onto the neighbor's property line or whatever, and the dork is like calling the cops. Now, first of all, who calls the police when someone is doing something for you? Hey, he's mowing my grass for free when he's supposed to be mowing. I mean, first of all, who does that to begin with? But who does that? It's not like he was destroying your property. He was helping your property. He was cutting your grass. Get a clue. But anyway, now here's the deal. Some people might think that to a 12-year-old kid, like, cops showing up is going to cause you some concern, but not to an entrepreneur. See, entrepreneurs, business owners, are 13% of Americans. The other 80%, of course, would be probably scared out of their wits by the cops showing up. In fact, Reggie had his sister and 2 cousins helping him out, raking up and, doing some helping out while he's mowing the lawn. And sure enough, as the story says, one of his cousins was completely scared out of her mind when the cops showed up and was paralyzed with fear and did nothing. But Reggie just kept on cutting the grass because Reggie's an entrepreneur, thick skin. That's why the rhino's the symbol of an entrepreneur. Nothing stopped him. He couldn't care less. He had a job to do. He had to earn that $20 and go on to the next lawn. So this neighbor, the woman rather, where he was cutting the lawn, thought that, now supposedly, as she says, the cops didn't even talk to Reggie. The cops couldn't talk to her, and she was like, "Cut the crap," and the cops left. But she still was concerned that this might bother Reggie and turn him off from doing the business if it's some kind of a risk in stopping him. Again, she's not likely an entrepreneur, doesn't understand the mindset of an entrepreneur. That's not going to stop an entrepreneur. In fact, that's more motivating for an entrepreneur. But anyway, she started a GoFundMe page, which almost instantly collected something like 10 grand, and she put a Facebook Live video on that got like 1 million hits or whatever. And so Reggie was off to the races, and he started buying more equipment. People were donating equipment too, so he got like a leaf blower, another lawn mower, and now he's out buying rakes, and he's buying shovels because in the fall he's going to go charge people and make money for raking leaves, and then in the winter he's going to do snow shoveling, and then in the summertime, in the spring, he'll be back to cutting lawns. And like, this is one heck of an entrepreneur. We only need like 50 million or however million kids there are in America, other kids like Reggie. So today, on July 7th, 2018, Success Story Saturday, we celebrate and salute you, Reggie Fields of Mr. Reggie's lawn mowing service. And Jim is here, Lindsay's here, great seeing you. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. A little overcast today. It's getting into what they call the monsoon season down here. So even though we're in the desert, it does have torrential downpours. For a couple of months in the summer, these things come and go, and the big sandstorms. And so it's windy along with the 110 plus degree heat, and that makes it interesting because these massive, these violent storms are kind of cool because we are in America, and even pretty much the poorest people in America live like kings compared to the rest of the world, and we're well protected from the elements, especially here in this affluent neighborhood in beautiful Arizona, from which I say thank you for being here, and thanks for those likes, for joining me on Success Story Saturday. I'll check in as always tomorrow on Sunday Fun Day. Just probably be taking a dip in my pool right down there and shooting some baskets on the basketball court. So I'll check in and say hello, and I'll be back with more business building tips on Monday, where every Monday we do Direct Mail Monday. I reach into my mailbox and I teach lessons in marketing, advertising, sales, and general business strategy. Hope you'll be with me then. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch you tomorrow on Sunday Fun Day. Over and out. Bye-bye.